You ever have a bad day at work? It's the Jubal Show. We all have had bad days at work, right? I mean, if you just listen to the show for 5 minutes, you'll hear at least 12 mistakes made by me on a daily basis. Because I think it's ridiculous that companies expect you to be good at your job every day, let alone expect you to work on Wednesdays, which I never understood.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's be honest. Most of us are killing it at our job 1, maybe 2 days a week.
Yeah.
But normally when you make a mistake at work, it doesn't make international news. And one employee made a little snafu at their job that not only caused them to be a national embarrassment, but cost his company almost $100,000 and a ton of upset customers. You'll find out what happened in 3 minutes. Also, what's the biggest mistake you've made at work? Call us up, 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. Text in 41061. What's the biggest mistake you made at work? And we'll tell you about what happened at this guy's job right after this. It's the Jubal Show. I thought it would be funny to set a cat filter on my boss's Zoom account before leaving for work one night. I didn't know that she had a 45-minute presentation the next morning and she couldn't figure out how to turn it off. So she did the 45-minute presentation as a orange fluffy tabby cat.
That's funny.
We didn't get the deal and she was very upset at me. That's a text message we just got in at 41061 because I asked, what is the biggest mistake you've ever made while on the job? And I asked the question because one employee is making international headlines today because of something that happened while they were on the job. That is making headlines and costing their company thousands of dollars. Also, a bunch of upset employees. Call us 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. What's the biggest mistake you've ever had on the job? But here's what happened. A Delta flight attendant made a big mistake during a flight last week when he accidentally deployed the emergency slide.
Oh, no.
The plane was still at the gate, getting ready to depart.
Oh, thank goodness.
But you can't just repack that thing, and get on your way. It's a complicated process to put that back up in the plane, and it probably cost the airline between $50,000 to $70,000.
Wow. Yeah, I bet.
The flight was supposed to go from Pittsburgh to Salt Lake City, but it had to be canceled, and passengers had to be put on later flights the next day. So they had to miss their whole flight, all because of the flight attendant accidentally deploying the emergency slide. One passenger said the flight attendant did apologize to travelers and said in his 26 years of experience, things like this had never happened before.
I'm actually surprised it hasn't happened more often. This is the first time I've ever heard of this.
Yeah.
Same.
Apparently, the back door was closed, and then his job was to close the front door, the one where the gate, where the like slide thing comes out and attaches to the airport. So you can walk through it. Very technical terms there. But if you close that door and then if you try to move the handle, apparently it sets off all the emergency stuff. So he closed the door and then somehow accidentally jostled the handle for that door and the emergency slide came out.
Wow, that thing is not very, that's easy to do.
While I'd be mad, I also think it's kind of cool. I have never seen that slide on an airplane.
Cool.
Thank goodness. I mean.
Yeah, and the thing that sucks is that the passengers that were on board had to wait until they fixed everything to get them off the plane so they could get on a new plane to cancel the next day. So they had to sit there on the runway.
What?
When I'm like, you got the slide all ready to go.
Just go down it.
Put a kiddie pool at the bottom. Make it a little water slide. Have fun.
So, make it worth it.
Costing his company at least $70,000, a bunch of upset passengers, and making national news for a little screw up that he had at his job. So what's the biggest way that you screwed up while at work? Call us up, 888-343-1061. Text in 41061. Imani?
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What was the biggest screw up you've had at your job?
So I was a senior in high school. I had pretty mediocre job experience, so I was still getting used to the workforce. And there was a cotton candy machine that we had that I'd never used before, and I was asked to use it on my first week. And I kind of had some overconfidence and left it unattended because I don't know, the movies are misleading. I thought you just put it in and you walk away and it does its thing. And I slowly throughout my shift, I start smelling smoke, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. And I look up, and there's just a whole big cloud of smoke in our food lobby.
Oh.
And my manager comes sprinting over and is like, what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. I just made the cotton candy, and it started acting up on me. And he said, did you walk away? And I'm like, oh, well, maybe I did. And we then had to be escorted outside of the building and then be reminded how to use a cotton candy machine not unattended. And I was really embarrassed.
It's always fun when you have to sit there while they say that. For some reason, we won't name names, but she's standing over there with her head in her hands. Anyway, she walked away from the cotton candy machine. Thank you, Imani.
He's acting up on you.
Text in 41061. We got this text in at 41061. Somebody said, I worked at a wax museum once and fell asleep during the night shift. I woke up and panicked and accidentally hit the fire alarm, which triggered the heat sensor. The wax figures melted.
No!
The next morning, it was just soup, and I was jobless.
No!
It's another Jubal phone prank.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
There was no leak.
What? Hello?
Hi, is this Jason?
Yes, who's this?
Hi, Jason. My name is Juniper, and I work for building maintenance at apartments. And I was just calling to go over a few things with you, because I'm not sure if you were aware, but we had to make entry into your unit this morning because of a potential emergency situation. And legally, we have to call and let you know that.
Wait, what? You went into my apartment for what?
The leak.
The leak? What leak?
Oh, well, I was doing my morning rounds and I was doing my sniff test and thought that I had smelled a leak in your unit.
Doing your morning what?
My normal morning sniff test for moisture.
A sniff test?
Yes, every morning I walk the halls and I sniff under the doors to see if there's any moisture because I've spotted a few leaks that way. And your apartment always smells very nice, whatever cologne you wear. I just let you know that. But I thought I smelled some moisture in your apartment, and so I needed to gain entry in order to check the faucets and the toilets, and there was no leak. But I just had to let you know that we were in there doing some work today is all.
Okay, this is like kind of weird. I don't know why you're sniffing my apartment and going in
Have you
without
noticed any leaks at all in your apartment?
No, I have not. So I don't know why you felt the need to go in and then especially not tell me.
You're currently in your apartment at this moment.
Yes, I am, but that's not the issue. The issue is that nobody told me that anyone would be coming in to do anything.
Yes, but we feared that there might be a leak, and so that's why we entered the apartment.
Okay, well, you should say that beforehand. You leave a note or something and tell me a time that it could come in. I mean, I could have been inside taking a shower or something. That's creepy and weird.
Yeah, well, I made sure that you weren't in there.
Okay, well, that's even more creepy that you were observing my behavior.
Yes, I logged on and made sure that you weren't in the shower. I decided
Logged on?
Yes.
Logged on what? What are you talking... What?
Oh, did I say logged on?
Yeah, you said logged on, like you saw me on something or something. What are you talking about? Talking very low and kind of creepy. Like, I don't know why you have to talk like that.
If you could just come back into the frame, I'd appreciate it.
What?
I'm sorry, I meant if you could just let me know if there's any sort of leaks or anything else.
No. You said come back into the frame. What are you talking about? Are you looking at me on a video right now? I'm going to be talking to the apartment management about this because I'm
if you
very...
could turn around for me, that would be great.
What? What are you... Did you just say turn around?
No, what I was saying was if you could turn the faucet on just to check and make sure that the water is...
What? Dude, no. Where are the cameras at? I'm going to call someone over this. This is not cool at all. Okay, bro. How about this? You see this? You see this? You think this is cool, bro? Yeah. You. I don't know who you are. I'm literally about to call the police, and you're going to get in serious trouble.
Don't call the police, because this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your buddy Tyler set you up.
Wait a minute.
It's a joke.
Hold on. This is a different voice now. This is oh my God. This is a radio.
Yes, it's a phone prank. Your buddy Tyler listens to the show, and he wanted to mess with you. He wanted to creep you out for Halloween.
Oh my God. Tyler did this. Oh my God. I knew there was something off with this. There's no way. Dude, you had me freaking out. Oh my God.
Wake up every morning with Jubal Phone Pranks.
It's time for Nina's What's Trending.
This is really interesting. China is requiring something very specific from its influencers moving forward. And everybody here, if it happened here in the U.S., would lose their minds.
Jeez.
I'll tell you what that is in just a second. But first, did you know the Kelsey brothers have their own beer?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of late on this, but they have their own laid-back lager. And so to add to their whole marketing scheme, they're doing this can-held rake because, you know, fall leaves.
Can-held rake?
Rake.
Oh, okay.
Like leaves?
Like a rake to, like you rake your leaves, you clean them.
So it's handheld? Aren't all of them
Can-held.
Oh!
Did I say that? Did I say
I heard
that?
can.
Okay.
I just heard it wrong.
Thank you, Jubal.
So the can holds it.
So the rake holds the can. So you can sit there and rake and use both hands to rake. Meanwhile,
But have
the
a beer
rake
on
is
the-
holding the beer. Yeah. You want to make sure you have a beer break whenever. Raking, no problem. Sleeping, they've also got a bed that has like a specific spot for their beer. A beer bed, a kegerator, headboard.
Wow.
I don't know. They're really leaning into this laid back lager.
Heck yeah.
But I'm sure people are into it. Maybe even Swifties. Speaking of Taylor Swift's backup dancer, did you see this? Dancing with the Stars has got some serious drama again.
Yikes.
This time, it's because Taylor Swift's backup dancer is one of the professionals on the show, Jan Rennick. But I guess he's not a ballroom dancer. And people, like former professionals, like, remember Maxim Tchaikovsky? I never pronounced his name right. But, like, he was really popular for a while, and I don't think he's competing this year. And then some other, like, the ones that were on were just saying that he's not actually a ballroom dancer. He doesn't have the skills. He doesn't have the training. Meanwhile, he's on here and he's competing with one of the girls from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. But he's getting all the hate.
Dang, but why you gotta give him hate? He's still pretty good, dancer.
Right, he is.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, they're saying the only reason he got the job was
He's
because
hot.
of Taylor
Taylor Swift backup dancer.
Well, and he kind of, when her movie came out, a lot of people went crazy because he's very attractive and he did a little
really?
wink at the camera.
I don't know who this guy is. Now I feel like I need to
It's just
look
one of
him
those
up,
things
too.
where he's not classically trained, probably, so they're like, he's not an actual dancer.
Oh, I see. His
But ours-
smile
He
is
learned to
pretty.
dance on the streets.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know how regular dancers speak.
Haven't you ever seen Step Up? The
Yeah.
street dancers are really good.
They are, but ballroom dance, I guess, is taken really seriously. So you need to have like actual classical training, according to the past professionals that are hating on this poor guy.
Are they doing pretty good? Him and the girl he's competing with?
Probably. That's probably why they're mad. Right? They'll be like, well, if I'm not a dancer, beat me then.
Right?
How about that, sucker? You guess what? You grew up and you've been doing this since 4 years old. You wasted your time. I started when I was 25 with Taylor Swift, and I'm on this show and I'm beating you every night. So why don't you try to bring it, Mr. Ballroom Dancer?
Singer!
Yeah.
Dang!
If you think I'm so bad, come beat me. You can't.
Oh!
Because I'm dancing with the Mormon wife every night.
Whoa, whoa,
And I'm going to be dancing with the Mormon wife all the way to the show ends. And probably after, because most of them get in relationships.
I don't know why that felt like it was oddly personal. Like Jubal's like, yeah, well, I'm going to stand up for Jan.
Is his name Jan?
Oh, maybe.
I feel like it's probably Jan. But I don't know. It could be Jan too. I have no idea.
You're totally probably right. Especially because his last name is Ravnik or something.
Yeah.
So it's probably Jan. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Either way, I think those other dancers are just butthurt because he's probably better than them.
He does have a really pretty smile.
He does.
And hotter.
name
Better and
Jan.
hotter.
Hey!
You know?
I love when Jubal corrects us. That's what's funny.
It's time.
To catch a cheater.
Only on The Jubal Show.
Janine is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been with her husband Ethan for 3 years, and now she thinks that he might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help her out. Janine, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's up? Why do you think your husband Ethan is cheating?
Hi. So I know all of this sounds silly, but please hear me out, because I really don't think there's any other explanation. I think that he is cheating.
Okay.
So last weekend, I was out with my girlfriends. For Halloween, we went to get some drinks. There was live music and everything. And because Ethan was working all weekend, and I didn't want to sit at home alone. And then as we were walking to a different bar, this lady comes up to me who's like a psychic. She tells me that she does Halloween readings, and she very clearly looks like a psychic. Like she just had this like aura about her.
Okay.
And she grabs my palm immediately. And so I was very taken aback, and she looks deep into my eyes and she said, "Your husband's energy is split. There is another woman. She's a brunette with an L name." That's everything she said.
Okay.
Like pretty much word for word. And that's all I needed to hear, because Ethan has a coworker named Lana who is brunette, and he spends a lot of time with her. And so all of a sudden I'm like, oh, this is legit. It suddenly took me out of it. Like I was super upset.
Well, yeah, understandably. If somebody randomly walks up to you and tells you that your partner's cheating on you, did you talk to him about it?
So lately he's been on his phone a lot and like getting texts super late, like midnight, we'll both be in bed, and he gets a lot of texts from Lana from work. Mm. And one night I swear that I saw a heart in one of the messages before he swipes it away.
Oh,
and
okay.
He brushed it off when I brought it up immediately, that like, what the heck? If this is a work text, why is there a heart emoji? And he said that it was a reaction to a group message. But who sends heart emojis in a group chat about expense reports? So
yeah,
no,
I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't sound like business. It doesn't sound like a business text to me.
I mean, this is a very unfortunate coincidence.
Yeah, and as much as I don't want to believe it, and I've been trying to tell myself, like, no, of course he wouldn't cheat on me. We've been together for 5 years. We've been married for 3 years. But after that psychic reading, I have been seeing all of these cosmic confirmations, like the heart message. I've been seeing repeating numbers. We'll be in the car together, and I swear at least 3 times in the last week, a cheating song has come on the radio.
Okay.
And I passed a billboard the other day, too, that said secrets can never stay buried. And so, I can't deny these signs. Like, everything feels to be pointing towards cheating.
I will say, half of the songs I feel like that are on the radio are normally about either cheating on someone or being in love with someone else.
Yeah, but did you hear one of those songs and then instantly see the numbers 555? That indicates a cosmic life change.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay.
I believe in signs. I feel like this would make me crazy.
All right. Well, you already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at. So we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else. Okay?
Okay.
We'll get your To Catch a Cheater next. Janine is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of 3 years named Ethan might be messing around. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets a free gift from us and his flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to his wife Janine or to somebody else. And we'll find out if he's cheating. Before we do that, though, Janine, you want to break down your situation again for us real quick and why you think he's cheating?
So I was out with my girlfriends, and a psychic walked up to us on the street and grabbed my hand and swore that my husband's energy is split, and she could tell from looking at my hand that there was another woman. Her name starts with an L, and she's brunette. And my husband has been having a lot of late night texts with supposedly a coworker named Lana, who is also brunette. And since then, I've been seeing sign after cosmic sign pointing towards the fact that he is cheating.
That's so wild.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbett calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Ethan.
Hey, yeah, that's me.
Ethan, how are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Okay, cool. What did I win?
Maybe you don't know. Every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets a free gift from us just for being such a good customer. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want absolutely free from our floor department. It's actually a $316 value.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
Cool.
First thing I would need would be the first and last name of the person that you would want to send them to.
Janine.
Okay, Janine. All right, great. And then if you want to put anything on a card to Janine, and then we'll get the address.
Yeah, let's put, hey, I know I messed up missing last weekend.
Yeah, no, okay.
You've been distant ever since, and I just want to fix it this weekend for you. Heart.
You.
Love, Ethan.
Okay, got that. And at this point, Ethan, I'll let you know that this is not the grocery store. This is actually a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. How are you?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, we do a segment on the show that's called To Catch a Cheater. It's where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to, and your wife, Janine, is actually on the phone.
Oh, my God. Janine.
Hi, Ethan.
What's going on? You think I'm cheating?
I have been receiving many cosmic confirmations in the last week that are pointing towards the fact that you're cheating. And a psychic came up to me and the girls last weekend when we were out on the town, and she literally said that you're split, your energy is split, there's another woman, she's brunette with an L name. I mean, how can you tell me that's not Lana?
Oh, my God. This is not, first of all, I can't believe this is happening again.
Again?
Janine, you've done this before. Every time I work late, you convince yourself that I'm cheating. And now there's a psychic that says I'm with Lana. It just seems silly to me.
You're telling me that it's a coincidence that the psychic said that she's brunette and her name starts with an L, and this Lana, your coworker that you've been texting so late, I mean, it all matches up, and you're texting her heart emojis at midnight? That's just not normal.
I'm telling you that I guess it is a coincidence. She's the only one in the department who stays up late finishing projects so that I don't have to, so that I can be home. Actually, she literally took over my shift so that I could spend a nice Halloween weekend with you, which I've been planning as a surprise.
Wait, what? What?
Yes, I've been planning like this whole Halloween romantic weekend for us. You've been saying I've been distant, so I want to make it up. Now you ruined your own surprise again.
So the card you sent with the roses?
Yeah. I mean, this was obviously a surprise. Obviously, it's fake, but I was just going to make it part of the surprise. I was going to tell you Friday, but instead I'm getting ambushed on the radio by you and your psychic friend. So it's like, I can't believe we're doing this right now.
But to be fair, she did say that your energy was split.
You've been split between work, sleep, and trying to survive your imagination. Like, it's exhausting to be accused like this.
Okay. My imagination, it's not my imagination. The entire universe was sending me signs, and the fact that this lady came out of the woodworks, I mean, I didn't imagine that.
I'm telling you that it's not real, and you have to trust me. I love you, but you do this constantly. You guys, this is the third time in the last, couple months. In fact, recently she accused me of cheating with a pregnant homeless woman because I was nice to her and gave her some money on the street.
Okay. Well, you're making me sound crazy. She was trying to flirt with you. You couldn't see it.
That's just paranoia.
Well, she might have been.
You and Miss Psychic knew it's the same. It seems like the same thing. You're just finding reasons to justify it.
I cannot argue with the cosmic signs, and
you may not have been cheating, but the universe was trying to tell me something. And she was right. Your energy was split. You were secretly planning this weekend for me. So I don't think it's crazy that I'm listening.
Not totally
to
often. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there you go, Janine. At least you know he's not cheating.
Maybe you should talk to him about it next time you get that feeling.
Yeah, ask for the lottery numbers next time and then come to me directly because this is ridiculous.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I can't wait to see what we're doing this weekend. Yay. You're the best husband ever.
What?
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
What, am I some sort of a mentally challenged airhead? No, not even. I didn't say that. I was like, why am I even listening to you to begin with?
Well,
you're a virgin who can't drive.
It's almost time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria. Your chance to take on our own Victoria Ramirez in a game of trivia for Dochi tickets. So call us right now if you want to play. 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. You can also DM us at The Jubal Show or go to thejubalshow.com if you think you have what it takes to beat Victoria, to utterly dismantle Victoria's fragile empire of trivia knowledge and scatter the ashes of her confidence across the winds of intellectual defeat.
Why? You couldn't have just said if you want to play against her?
That's what I meant.
No!
If you want to play, we'll play right after this. It's the Jubal Show.
Good morning. Can I take your order? I'm getting a tall chai.
A large black coffee.
A what?
Large black coffee.
Do you mean a venti?
No, I mean a large.
He means a venti. Yeah, the biggest one you got. Venti is large.
No, venti is 20.
Danny.
Yeah. Large is large. In fact, tall is large, and grande is Spanish for large. Venti's the only one that doesn't mean large. It's also the only one that's Italian. Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
It's almost time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria. Your chance to take on Victoria Ramirez in a game of trivia for Dochi tickets today. And let's meet our contestant for You versus Victoria, Kelsey. What's up, Kelsey?
Good morning. Good morning. How's it going, guys?
Great. Are you ready to see if you can beat Victoria?
I'm very ready.
Well,
right.
I feel extra ready, just in case anyone was curious.
Ooh, I feel readier than that.
Well, I'm even more ready than anyone else in this room.
All right, we're going to send Victoria out of the studio, and while she's leaving, Kelsey, the game is played like this. You have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and Victoria has to beat you outright to win, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, here we go, Kelsey. Your time starts now.
Why do sea otters hold hands while they sleep?
So they don't float away.
Who became the youngest actress ever to win an EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony?
Pass.
Which soccer player is the all-time top scorer for both Argentina and FC Barcelona?
Messi.
What is the name of the text-based social media app launched by Meta as a competitor to Twitter?
X.
What is the name of the fashion competition show hosted by Heidi Klum?
Face Off.
All right, got that in on time. We'll bring Victoria back into the studio. And while she's getting ready and putting on her headphones and stuff, here's a question for you, Kelsey. If you became a ghost right now, who is the first person you would haunt, and how would you haunt them?
Probably be more like a nice haunting. I'd probably haunt my son. For one, he knows we love to scare each other, but more in a way that he knows that I'm still with him.
Oh, that's sweet. All right, Victoria, if you could become a ghost right now, who's the first person you would haunt, and how would you haunt them?
Easy. My older brother, Christopher.
What would you do?
Sucka. I'd move all of his stuff and make him think he's going crazy. I would also, I don't know, I'd figure out how to love his fiance. I apologize for everything, but he deserves it. So I would really be messing some stuff up in that home.
All right.
Let me tell you.
Well, here we go. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass. And you have to beat Kelsey outright to win. And Kelsey, you can tell Victoria when to go.
It'd be fun.
It would be fun.
All right, ready, go.
Oh, why do sea otters hold hands while they sleep?
Aw, so they don't drift away apart.
Who became the youngest actress ever to win an EGOT? Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony?
Yikes. Viola Davis?
Which soccer player is the all-time top scorer for both Argentina and FC Barcelona?
Messy? I don't know.
What is the name of the text-based social media app launched by Meta as a competitor to Twitter?
Oh. Threads.
What is the name of the fashion competition show hosted by Heidi Klum?
Heidi Klum has a fashion competition show? Wait, I know
Project
it.
Runway.
I know it. Project Runway. Wait, hey! That's not right, is it? That's what I was going to guess.
That's not it.
Is it not? That's what I was going to guess. Is it
You
it?
guess
I
Project
think
It
you're
doesn't count because
I got annoyed.
gave it to you.
I didn't even realize it. I got annoyed because you didn't know that Heidi Klum. I like Project Runway. It's a good show. How did you not know that?
I did.
Yeah, half a point for that.
You didn't give me a
Literally, he goes, Project Runway.
You didn't let me answer.
Because I was so annoyed that you didn't know that right away.
I had it.
Apparently, I need to watch Project Runway again. I'm really into that show, obviously.
Apparently. You just got excited you knew.
News.
All right, let's send it over to the scoreboard and see how you guys did with our scoreboard. Our social media producer, Gabby.
Victoria got 3 correct. I'm not
4.
counting the last one. And Kelsey got 2.
You're lucky I still got to win.
Victoria wins. Kelsey, guess what, though? You still get Doshi tickets just for playing.
Sweet, thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of screwed up the game there, getting upset that Victoria didn't know Project Runway. But anyway, let's get the answers now with Nina.
Sea otters hold hands while they sleep so they don't drift away from each other. So cute. That's my fun fact on Hinge. Jennifer Hudson is the youngest actress ever to win an EGOT, an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Award. Lionel Messi is the soccer player that has the all-time top score for Argentina and FC Barcelona. Threads is Meta's Twitter. And then Project Runway, Jubal so gallantly proclaimed.
Couldn't wait 5 seconds.
Is the show that
It's a good show.
Heidi Klum hosts.
What?
Tim Gunn is amazing.
That's what you know?
Wait, Kelsey, thank you for playing. We play you versus Victoria. You have this same time every single weekday morning. Remember, if you want to play, all you have to do is DM us at The Jubal Show or go to thejubalshow.com.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Nikki is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Josh. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Nikki, how long has it been since you heard from Josh?
It's been a few days now.
Okay. Is that really ghosting? Is that unusual?
Well, I think so, because he acted like he wanted to see me again. So I texted him, and it's been, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 days without any response.
Okay. All right, Nikki, why don't you tell us about how you met Josh and how the date went?
Yeah, we met at this really cool cafe with like old books and candles, and it was a really cool vibe. Like, he seems to know a lot about places like that, and it was a cool idea. And behind the bookshelves, there was a speakeasy.
Oh, cute.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so when I got there, he showed me that, and so we went in there, and it was kind of like a dark room, kind of romantic, and like sort of eerie, but in a sexy kind of way.
Eerie sexy.
Yeah, it was fun. It's like I had never been to a place quite like that. And at one point, the lights kind of flickered, and and Josh kind of leaned in and asked if I felt the energy shift.
Okay.
Energy shift?
Okay, was that like code for ow, you know?
Well, he wanted to tell me the story about a ghost that apparently has been haunting that building since Prohibition times and only reveals itself to people who believe.
That's kind of cool.
A ghost?
Yeah, it was a ghost. So he, like, it could have been creepy, but it felt kind of exciting. Like, he was making an effort and, like, putting on a show for me. And I kind of laughed and played along. We had espresso martinis that were really good. And after the date, he walked me to an Uber, and we were hugging and kissing. Like, no tongue, but, like, still a passionate kiss and kind of, like, you know, touching each other.
Mm-hmm. That's hot.
Yeah, so I think he's exciting and interesting and so cute, and just, like, he's different from anyone I've ever met, and I felt a really strong chemistry, and I just want more.
Okay.
So why do you think he's ghosting then, if it sounds like it went pretty well?
Well, I think that he might be ghosting me because I don't believe in ghosts.
Okay.
Wait,
so is that real to him?
Well, yeah, I think, and like sometimes guys get insulted, I guess, if he felt like I was laughing. But I told him after we kissed that, you know, like, that I didn't really believe in ghosts, but that I had had a really fun time. And I told him that he was a great storyteller. And then he asked if I believed in ghosts, and I said no. And then his tone sort of changed, but I didn't really think anything of it.
I don't know why that would be worth ghosting somebody over, because the date sounded like it went really well. So I don't know. That feels weird.
Yeah, I guess it's been more like, I don't know, time goes by so fast. I guess it's been more like 6 or 7 days, but he told me to text him when I got home, which was really sweet. And I did, but there was no response. And then he hasn't reached out since then.
What game is this guy playing? Doesn't it kind of feel like there's something weird going on there? I don't know. Okay. Could he just be busy? That doesn't feel right either.
What do you think, Nikki? Is there any other things going through your head on why it could be that he's ghosting you?
No, I really can't think of anything. I mean, I thought that, I just thought that we had a really good time. And so, that's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, the laughing at him might be an issue.
Yeah, maybe.
But I wasn't really laughing at him. I was laughing at the idea because ghosts, it's kind of like a kid thing, just being honest. I don't feel like I'm being haunted,
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you, maybe get you another date, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next. We're in the middle of today's first date follow-up. If you're just joining us, Nikki is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Josh, and we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her. But first, Nikki, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Okay, well, I went out on this date with this guy, Josh, about a week ago, and we had a great time. We had drinks, and we went to this kind of speakeasy place, and he told me that, that it's sort of haunted, by ghosts from the Prohibition era. And I said, we had a great time, but I did reveal later that I don't really believe in ghosts. And I think that's maybe why he's not reaching out. I don't know.
Because you kissed and then you said that and then he ghosted
you. Yeah. You do believe in ghosting, though.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Josh, please?
This is he.
Hey, Josh, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Josh. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going great.
Do you listen to the show ever, Josh?
I really don't.
Okay.
That's
cool.
okay.
That's fine. Well, Josh, we do a segment on our show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. What that is if you go out on a date with somebody and end up ghosting them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting. So we got an email about you from somebody that you went out with.
Yes.
Okay.
Any idea who it would be?
I maybe a Nikki.
It is a Nikki.
Yeah.
And Nikki emailed us and told us she had a really good time with you, but she's confused and says you've been ghosting her for about a week now.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
You mind telling us why?
Well, honestly, she doesn't believe.
Believe?
She doesn't believe in ghosts.
Okay.
She doesn't believe in ghosts. She doesn't believe in the spiritual world. She's not open. I've been able to speak to ghosts, hear them, speak to them since I was a child. And honestly, she just doesn't believe. She doesn't think it's real.
So, but why is that a problem for you?
Because anyone and everyone can speak and hear ghosts. As long as you open yourself, you can.
What does that have to do with dating her?
Because how am I supposed to open my soul, my spirit, myself to someone who doesn't believe?
Okay, so because it's about your needs.
Yeah.
More.
Well, it's about. It's honestly, it's about. I never meant. Wait, Nikki?
Josh, hi.
Yes, Josh. Nikki is on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Maybe I wouldn't have laughed about it if you explained it like that. I didn't know that it was more serious for you.
How could you not tell it was serious? I've been speaking to ghosts all evening. You didn't think that was real?
I didn't really know that. I mean, I'm open-minded. It's just, I didn't know that you saw it like this, or that you had always been tuning into ghosts.
This is what I am. This is who I am.
Does that feel kind of rude, like talking on the phone while you're on a date?
And speaking to a ghost is not speaking on the phone to someone else.
Okay.
You're relaying what they're saying to the other person who doesn't have the spiritual ability.
She thought it was exciting.
Honestly, I've taken so much time training women to interact with ghosts over all my years. Yes, and honestly, I feel like they just they do it and they do it and they try and they never really actually speak to them.
Well, I want to try that. I think that sounds exciting. I want to go back to the speakeasy, and I want you to teach me about this. Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Well, that's a good thing.
I'm open. I'd like to try.
Are you willing to open yourself truly, fully to the beyond?
This feels so binding.
Here, I'll ask Josh, would you like to go on another date with Nikki? We'll pay for it.
Well, I think we can, as long as you understand I will guide you. Only as far you do understand that this is a journey with us.
I do. I understand.
This is a journey. Not necessarily, I mean, it is a date, but it's a journey.
So I think that was a yes.
Yeah, is that a yes?
I'm down for another journey.
Yes, it is a yes.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Let us know how that goes.
Congrats, Nikki. You got another date.
Nikki, we will have a wonderful time. There's a graveyard that I've just been. There's so many spirits there. Honestly, it's a great crowd.
I would love to meet them.
We'll have a great time.
Have a great time. Let us know how it goes.
Thank you.
And thank you. And my friend Jefferson, he approves your choices.
Well, tell him I said thank you and have a good one, Josh.
Have a wonderful.
Thanks, you guys.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey there.
The bite.
Who would have thought that out of all the people on Hinge, you and I would find each other, huh? I know it's our first date, but I gotta tell you, I'm feeling things I haven't felt without the help of medication in years.
What?
Hey, I got a fun get-to-know-you question. If I was your alarm clock, how would you like me to wake you up? With some light beeping, some loud clanging, or just one big dong? What? Where are you going? Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? The date's not done yet. The dating world is dangerous.
Please don't ever say that.
It's got a lot of landmines, and it's hard to even get a conversation started a lot of times. Well, one woman is going viral today because she says that she figured out the one question that will always get a guy to respond to you on Hinge.
Okay.
What's the question, and does it work? We'll go over it right after this. It's the Jubal Show. Do you wish more people would talk to you on the dating apps? It's the Jubal Show. Well, if you do, you're in luck because one woman is going viral today because she says she's figured out the one question that will always get a guy to respond to you on Hinge.
Yeah.
Oh, goody.
We'll talk about it right now. And also she has theories on what you should do with the answer that the guy gives you as well.
Oh, geez.
So what is the question that this woman says automatically will get every guy to respond to you if you put it as your prompt on Hinge? And by the way, if you're a dude, call us, let us know what you think. 888-343-1061. 888-343-1061. You can also text us at 41061. But here is the prompt that she says works every single time on the dating apps to get a guy to talk to you.
You up?
Well, that one probably works as well. But it's, would you rather fight a chicken every time you turn your car on or an orangutan once a year, but you never know when it will appear?
Bro, what?
Yep.
Why would we
She
do
says
this?
that it works every single time to get guys to respond. She says that guys eat it up.
Why do guys want to fight something so bad?
They always do,
'Cause we're
though.
dudes.
They always do. Oh, get my testosterone. Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, it's like because most dudes, we feel like we're living in an action movie at all times.
So you just want to fight something.
You don't really want to fight, but you got to be ready. Because you don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know when you're going to be driving down the street and then all of a sudden something's going to happen and some dude's going to give you a briefcase to tell you to protect it.
Bro.
And you got to do everything you can to protect it. And like somehow you realize that, oh my gosh, in another life I was taught all these spy moves and I don't remember because they put a microchip in my brain. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. It could happen. So you just got to be ready. That's why dudes love the question, I guess. Would you rather fight a chicken every time you turn your car on or an orangutan once a year, but you never know when it will appear?
But I think it also is that moment for a guy to be like, this is how I could protect you. This is how I can impress you.
Yeah.
By taking down the chicken,
I think there are those guys too that think about it that way.
But is it like, do I want to protect you or do I just like see it actually happening in my head? Because this just reminds me of my little brother or asked for a tomahawk for Christmas last year.
For what?
Why not?
He said,
oh, okay. I'm sorry. Ninja Stars.
Yeah.
Okay,
He said,
Ninja Stars.
in case he ever got lost in a forest. I'm like, why would you be lost in a forest?
Got to be prepared.
For what?
I guess it's just a man thing. You just want to get lost in the woods.
Never know.
Animalistic. Maybe it's just one of those things. It's like cavemen. It's instilled in you. No.
But apparently this question will get guys to respond to you every single time on Hinge. Would you rather fight a chicken every time you turn your car on or an orangutan once a year, but you never know when it will appear? Here's what she had to say about the answers to that question.
I think a lot of you aren't doing Hinge dates correctly.
Sorry, wrong.
If a man chooses an orangutan, you do not want to match with this man. Well, let's start with he cannot fight an orangutan. So he's likely overconfident, egotistical. He's basically gaslighting himself, so he's going to gaslight you, babe. And it's getting argues to argue rather than to solve a problem. So just trust me on this one. Do not match with men who choose orangutan. You want to match with chicken men, all right? These are husband and boyfriend material. They are practical. They are logical thinkers. They thought through this problem and came to the most rational solution, okay? They're willing to do something like a little annoying on a day-to-day basis because they know it's a smarter, safer choice,
I have
okay?
to disagree. I think the chicken dude is boring.
Oh, I was just starting to get
But maybe
into
it's
the
a
chicken
safe
dude.
bet. Like if you want safety and stability, then I would go with the fight a chicken every time you turn on your car guy, right?
Right.
Because safety and stability. He always knows it's coming every single day, every single time he turns his car on, he knows the chicken's going to show up and he's got to fight the chicken, right?
So nice.
The orangutan guy is a little bit of a wild card. That's what I like about the orangutan. Do I think I can beat an orangutan? Absolutely.
Why? Because it's Jubal.
It's once a year, and you never know when it'll happen, right?
Ninja
so you should be
stars.
every day's an adventure because you're looking over your shoulder nonstop. Like, when is that dude gonna show up?
Okay,
When
but
it might be the grocery store. I'm gonna grab some Fruit Loops, and behind those Fruit Loops is gonna be an orangutan face, and it's on.
But see, that doesn't feel very comforting, though, because then I feel like you're always distracted,
See?
waiting for the orangutan, and then where's the attention? Not on me.
Probably would be a bad listener at that point.
Yeah.
or you forget about the orangutan. Like, you're not going to remember the orangutan. I'm sorry, but you're going to forget about it at one point when it doesn't come for like the whole half the year. And then
That's
it's going to
very
hit
true.
you.
If it's a guy with ADD.
Yeah, that would definitely be me.
Like, oh,
Hello? Hey, hello? On the phone?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Yes.
Who's this?
My name is Ronnie.
Ronnie?
How you doing?
Good. Would you rather fight a chicken every time you turn your car on or an orangutan once a year, but you never know when it will appear?
I'll fight a chicken.
You're doing the chicken, huh?
really? Why?
Yeah. The chicken is smaller. Like, it's going to probably just run away if I kick it once and that's it.
Kicking it once? Maybe we should go further as to ask, how would you fight the chicken? Because a kick to the chicken feels a little bit easy. That's not hot. Like, you have to at least use your hands.
I mean, at least I play soccer, so I do have a strong leg, and I'll just kick it like a soccer ball.
All right. See, that's attractive. That's what women want. It's a guy who will kick a chicken.
I just would rather you reason with it. Just tell it to move out of the way.
Nino, that's not the question.
Would you rather reason with a chicken once every time you turn on your car or fight an orangutan once a year, but you never know when it'll happen?
That one that reasons, he got patience.
Right.
I love it.
Listen, chicken, I hear you, and I understand how you're feeling, and I also want you to get on my car, or I'm going to kick you in the face, chicken.
Yes, it's your decision, whichever you pick.
That's hot.
Okay.
I don't want to dismiss your feelings, but you're about to get kicked in the face, chicken. It's time for Nina's What's Trending.
Influencers around the world are going to be freaking out if what happened in China happens everywhere else too. So if you're an influencer, you're going to want to listen up and hear this because there's some new requirements that they have to fulfill. But first, as we get ready for Halloween, The Simpsons are coming to Fortnite. So if you're a Fortniter, Fortnitemares, which is going to be held this weekend, has got a whole Simpsons vibe. They're heading to Springfield. So if that's your jam, get in on it. I just want to make sure I get to this one story about the influencers because you guys, this is wild and also kind of awesome. So China is now requiring all of the influencers to have a degree in the subject they discuss on their platforms.
Cool. Oh. I mean, yeah, that is pretty cool though, because there is a lot of people claiming to be experts online talking about things that they have no business speaking on.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Well, there's a lot of misinformation that gets spread around, and then random like wellness trends and all of that type of stuff that has no like research backing it. But I wonder, now places like the US, people, I don't know how they would enforce that or whatever, but like if you use words like allegedly or it works for me, like does that get you around?
Maybe. Yeah.
Not being the expert.
But also, I feel like that's also on the user, like people who are following those people. Because it doesn't work. What works for one person isn't going to work for everyone,
right?
And what is good for one person is not going to be good or bad for everyone else. So I feel like also it's I don't know, guys, just think a little bit more before we start doing all these random things people tell us to do on the internet.
I don't disagree with that. But then for China, how is that different? You think? Do they just? I don't know.
Well, I feel like a lot of people follow whatever any influencer says. They say they're a doctor, oh, my doctor, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. So now they actually have to back it up, which is nice. Because if you do follow people, knowing that a lot of people out there blindly follow whoever they follow. Well, I'm using the word follow.
There's a lot of people on social media that claim to be doctors and stuff that aren't.
Right.
Too, just doing it for clicks.
Right. Because wow, I really can't talk today. I'm sorry. But if they get caught in China, here's the thing too. They're going to have to pay crazy fines. Which is another thing that we could be doing here too. Because if you're spreading misinformation and claiming it as a fact, you should be fined.
But how do you get caught?
I don't know. The way that broadcasting has regulations, we should have those types of regulations too.
We have regulations?
FCC, baby.
Oh, yeah.
He was just now finding out about those.
He's like, I don't listen to rules.
What?
But I feel like social media is really hard to regulate. So that's going to be hard for them.
No, it is. But it's just such an interesting conversation all around. So take it how you will. But if you live in China, make sure you have a degree or you're paying some serious fines. That is what's trending.
Jubal's dirty little secret.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hey, you have a dirty little secret?
I do.
Sweet. What is it?
It is, I live in a great little neighborhood. And except for this kid that lives a couple doors down, he's about 14. And he is, I swear, he's like a raccoon that was raised by alligators. Oh. He is a house spawn.
Okay.
This kid is just nuts. And I've told his mom, a bunch of us have told his mom, and nothing. There's never. She's like, oh, but he's just such a nice boy, and he's just being a boy. I'm like, no, he is a house spawn. So it's just this is not fun. I mean, he's seriously, he's keyed my mailbox. He tore down my wreath last year. He's just always doing stuff. So one of the things I heard this year, with Halloween coming up, is that he was going to be coming to my house, because our house, we give good candy. We are known for giving good candy.
Heck yeah.
And so one of my neighbors said, yeah, I heard him talking, saying, yeah, we're going to go over to their house because they give good candy and it's going to be great. Yeah. Well, this year, I haven't done it yet, but I am going to basically, everybody else, give a bowl of candy. They come and take. He's going to get a special bowl.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm going to slip some of my detox and cleanse tablets into some of the candy bars. He's going to think that they're Almond Joys, and he's going to think that they're nuts and things in there. No, we've got some special treats for him. It's not going to be malicious. Nothing's not going to get hurt, but yeah, he's going to have fun about halfway through his trick-or-treating.
So you're going to dissect chocolates to make sure it goes through him like nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. And I'm sure I'll hear about it, but they're not going to know where it's coming from. But he absolutely deserves it. It's karma.
All right. Well, thank you for telling us your dirty little secret.
You're very welcome. It's going to be fun.
What's your dirty little secret?